Hello guys, so welcome back to my channel. So happy 4th of July to all my American friends. So I'm sure that you're all enjoying this day. So I'm not sure if you celebrate the 4th of July by doing parties like you do with New Year's Eve or New Year's Day for that matter. But here in the Philippines, since we have our own Independence Day, we don't really celebrate the 4th of July. So I'd like to greet you all Happy Independence Day or Happy 4th of July. And because it's the 4th of July here in the Philippines and I want to celebrate with you, I brought out my doll, Lilith. She's a customized Truly Me number 80, okay, with blue eyes from Dolls of a Kind. So she's wearing her American flag colors and she's actually wearing the United States of America flag um, on her t-shirt. Well, my video for today is not going to be about the 4th of July, okay? So it's about something that I've been thinking about for a very long time now. It's about dolls with disabilities. Now, I'm sure that most of you are aware that our generation and my life as dolls, okay, have released some dolls with disabilities. Like, I'm sure our generation released, or was it My Life as, dolls with prosthetic legs. Okay, so I thought that was cool. Although, if you're going to ask me if I wanted one, or will I ever want one, a doll with prosthetic legs, to be quite honest, no. But that's just because of my own preference. Okay, I do see the value in it, and I do see the how it is a good idea, especially if the child that's who's going to have the doll has a prosthetic leg or they have an amputated leg for that matter. So yeah, I do see the value in it because AG did release dolls without hair. So those are for kids who are undergoing chemotherapy. So of course, if you have chemotherapy, you would know that your hair would fall out. All should make sure that we are including or very inclusive of all kids of all stages. So whether they're, very healthy or they are undergoing cancer and then having chemotherapy treatment. So yeah, I do see that it's very valuable to make sure that our kids feel accepted, that they see themselves in the doll. Okay. So going back to my topic about dolls with disability, actually, we have seen so far some dolls or girl of the year with disability, like just Joss, of course. So she has a disability, so she's deaf in one ear, and then unfortunately, deafness is not really something that you could easily see. Okay, so it's not like, oh, when you look at a person or you look at a doll for that matter, you would know immediately that she is deaf. Okay, so what I'm actually looking forward to that American Girl would do someday is to see a doll with an obvious disability. So as I mentioned, I am not really okay, again, don't take this the wrong way. I think it's a good idea that our generation or my life as um, have this a doll with an amputated leg, but I'm more interested towards seeing a doll with like something obvious like blindness, perhaps. Okay, so to see a doll with blind eyes, so I would think that since American Girl doll's eyes for some time would eventually lose its color, or at least the Pleasant Company once will. So they'll turn silver. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe make an eye that is, very differently colored, a light silver or a very very light gray. So that'll look like they have blind eyes. Okay, so I think that'll make the eyes of the doll very very different from the rest. Okay, so definitely it'll be, you know, something that a collector like me would want to have because it will be something unique to that doll. Okay, so also maybe not really it will not really fall into the category of a disability, but something, um I'm choosing the right terms because I don't want to be bashed, okay, for using the wrong terms here. but maybe a doll with vitiligo. Okay, the skin condition, because I do see some people who customize AG dolls have done that. Okay, so they have painted their dolls with vitiligo, and I think it looks really cool. Okay, so again, we're not like exploiting people with vitiligo, but it's making it more inclusive, so they will be able to see themselves in a doll, so they'll see that even though they look different from the rest. Okay, so it's okay, and we all should embrace our differences. And also, I'm not sure how this will go, okay, or how AG would do this, but I'm thinking, having a doll with, you know, a chubbier doll it will be like a girl of the year addressing obesity. However, my problem with that, or I think the problem that will arise, is that she will not be able to fit in clothes. So maybe that's not a good idea. And it's not like you're advocating obesity. It's just like, it's a part of life. We all know that dolls, or people rather, comes in all shapes and sizes. So even Barbie has their street. I don't remember what they call them, but they have dolls with different body sizes. Okay, so it's already a thing. So I'm not sure how AG will be able to do that to their dolls. Maybe they can make a special kind of doll. Okay, that is a bit of a different body size. So I think that's something that they can also look into. However, my problem with that is that she will not be able to fit in American Girl doll clothes, or the normal American Girl doll clothes, since we all know that they only come in one size. It's a one size fits all for American Girl dolls. Also, I'm also thinking that maybe to make it more diverse, especially since we just celebrated Pride Month, if we could make a doll that is a different gender. Okay, I'm not sure how to say it, because I'm not really sure if it's even viable. Since again, American Girl dolls are about girls that are supposed to be about 8 to 12 years old. Okay, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm not sure if it's already too soon to assume the sexuality of a doll, or a person rather, at that age, since they might change your mind along the way. But anyway, maybe it's about a story of a doll with maybe gay parents. So I guess that'll be more appropriate. I think it's not like the doll itself is, or the character itself is um, of that gender. It's just that she grew up around that things, and then maybe the story could center about acceptance, and being able to live in an environment where you're different. Okay, and what else? Okay, I'm thinking more. Okay, that EG could also try and see if they could maybe use an immigrant, okay, as an American Girl doll, a Girl of the Year, I mean. So someone from a different country that just moved to America. So like, actually, let me go ahead and say this. Like, it's my dream to see American Girl, okay, feature a Girl of the Year who is a Filipina, okay, from the Philippines, like me. Maybe she'll be someone who just moved to the country, and she will be having a very different background, very different culture, and the story will be about her assimilating to America, still embracing her culture, but then adapting it to her new environment. Okay, I think that will be a very beautiful story, almost like Kirsten. But yeah, so I'm interested to know what you think. So I guess that's the um, I just wanted to say my opinions, and I think what I like to see in American Girl dolls in the future. So leave your comments down below of what you think you'd like to see in future dolls. Okay, whether it's about the doll with disability, a different culture, or maybe something else. Oh, okay. By the way, I also want to see a doll that's more in tune with paranormal. Because if you don't know, actually, I am really, really in love with paranormal. I love reading ghost stories. I love listening to horror stories, okay, and all. So it's not like they're going to make the doll, an, an occultist or something like that. No, it's more like maybe you could make the doll like a writer of ghost stories, and her story would be around, living in a haunted house maybe. So it's going to be like Halloween themed, a Halloween themed doll. Okay, I think that would be very interesting. Don't you agree? So yes, so leave your comments down below of what you think AG should do with American Girl dolls and what you would be interested to see, okay, in the following years. So I guess that's it. So thank you so much for watching this, okay, for listening to me ramble on and on, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.